Greetings friends, I am Obsidian. DaFuq Boom has just released episode 71 of SKIBIDI Toilet. We got to see how Titan TV Man's screen got damaged during this episode, and G-Man finally came back, proving my theory of him returning and being heavily upgraded. But before we get into this, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss future analysis and theory videos from me, and make sure you like this video to help me out. Let us begin. The scene begins with the POV cameraman looking at his tablet from inside the SKIBIDI base, where both Plungerman and Dark Speakerman had just entered. We also see the remains of things on the ground burning as he watches the screen when suddenly the connection is lost. POV Cameraman looks up to see Titan TV Man's shoulder head flying in the sky as it attacks a nearby SKIBIDI toilet that has multiple bombs in his arsenal. He sends a bomb flying towards Titan TV Man's shoulder head, which causes it to fly backwards and hit the floor. Titan TV Man picks it up and puts it back on his shoulder. This now tells us how he broke his screen during the last episode, where I also mentioned that a possible battle would have taken place outside of the bunker when Plunger and Dark Speakerman were taking the scientist on. We see the three Titans standing together as Titan TV Man tells the toilet, "You're so fucking dead, here it is in reverse." Suddenly, two lots of bombs appear on the cliffs, each containing 4 rounds of rockets. The rockets all get sent towards the Titans, but Titan TV Man's sword stops them from hitting them. But unfortunately for our POV cameraman, he is hit by one. The message of camera offline can be seen from another POV cameraman who is holding a tablet not far away from the battle. He looks up to see an explosion as the battle intensifies. More explosions keep happening when one of the camera helicopters arrive and lands not far from the POV. In this scene, we can see a Speakerman dancing. Does he know he's at war? When will my race ever learn? He sure has good moves though, I will give him that. I think he is hitting the griddy. To the left of us, we see a warehouse that looks exactly like the one in episode 27 when the Alliance raided the base. I guess they have always known about the whereabouts of the toilets being in this area. We can also see 2 other helicopters with toilets lying around defeated, and a cameraman with a really cool gun walking casually to the rest of the Alliance. As the POV turns, we see camera medics on scene treating a cameraman as some other cameramen are seen in the background. They must be yapping about something, because it sure looks like it could be fun. Not far from them is the large cameraman with his signature rocket launcher. The POV continues to turn when he suddenly hears a crash landing and sees a camera helicopter hit the ground, and a medic cameraman runs towards it to check on the cameramen in the helicopter. We look to our left and see the cameramen we saw in the first leak a few days ago, and also a bomb on the side. The cameraman points to the floor as we begin to hear a noise, and the floor begins to drop as the cameraman who was on the ground flies to where the POV cameraman is. The floor begins to open up as the POV cameraman steps back along with the other cameramen. Suddenly, 2 SKIBIDI helicopter toilets both taped to a container appear out of the ground, and the cameramen begin to attack them, but they escape out of the area. But why did they have a container? What could have been in it that was so important to transport away from the bunker? Is the real leader of the toilets hiding in that container? Is the real human G-Man hiding in that container? Does it contain something about the origin of the SKIBIDI toilets or Astro Toilets? Or is the first ever SKIBIDI toilet hiding in that container and being transported elsewhere to finish his upgrade? I guess only time will tell. So, the POV looks to the right as he sees 2 camera helicopters who begin to look at the area where the first SKIBIDIs came out of. At this point, we are finally face to face with the G-Man himself, and as you can see, he is heavily upgraded. My theory of us coming into contact with G-Man and him being upgraded became a reality, but nobody was prepared for how heavily upgraded he truly was. Suddenly G-Man looks at the POV cameraman and hits him with his lasers, and he falls back, but doesn't die or have his camera go offline. He is on the floor as he sees the camera helicopters get him by the lasers of G-Man. He begins layering everything around him. However, before he looks to the left, if you zoom in closely, as he's panning to the left, you can see that there is a certain SKIBIDI toilet standing still watching the battlefield upset. This guy is actually the DJ, toilet that is revealed to have survived his attack from the Astro Toilet. Will he become a traitor to the SKIBIDI toilets and start helping the Alliance? Now the POV looks to the left where we see Chaos and the return of the Buzzsaw SKIBIDI mutant toilet. He was last seen in episode 66, and we hadn't seen him again until now. We see that he is clearly upgraded. He now has a laser cannon attached to his buzzsaw hand, and he also has dual katanas attached to his back, kind of like how Speaker Woman did. I wonder if she's going to be the one to kill off this mutant, or if Large TV Man is going to get his round 2 with him. We see the Buzzsaw mutant Toilet kill off the medic cameraman in a brutal way with a weird flying toilet going across the screen and some other toilets nearby. The Buzzsaw Toilet begins to walk slowly, killing off other members of the Alliance and looking at G-Man, where G-Man starts giving the Riz face to him before he flies off. I guess this means that G-Man's Riz game got upgraded as well as his tech and body. What a horrible thought. Suddenly, G-Man looks at the POV cameraman again and hits him with his lasers, knocking him back once more, causing his screen to start glitching. Then, as we stand still in one of the entrances of the toilet's building structures, and we see the familiar upgraded detainer Astro Toilet from episode 60, but notably from episode 70, hovering into our vision. He spins towards us, and he takes a look at us, and he doesn't laugh or kill us, he just leaves us to die, and that's how the episode ends. So, does this show that Astro Toilets have some kind of sympathy for weak or Dying Alliance members? Or do they feel sympathy for certain members of each race? What could their end goal be? I think we will find out soon, as DaFuq has shown this Astro Toilet back-to-back already, so we are clearly going to know a lot more about them in the future, if they're showing up often now. But what do you think, friends? Did you enjoy the episode today? Do you have any theories on where G-Man and the rest of the toilets went? Write your theories in the comments. Before I forget, I have a Discord. You are welcome to join, and we can discuss theories and the series with the incredible community I am building. I hope you enjoyed this video. I was Obsidian, and I am out.